So my bachelor's is in psychology, and I graduated, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do with that. And you typically go on for a master's or a licensure program after that, and I didn't really want to do that broad category. I kind of wanted to find something that was specialized and something that really touched everybody's lives. And so when I found the thanatology program at Hood College in Maryland, this little tiny place I had never heard of, and it was a really specialized program, which is what I want to do, because death and grief touch all of us, and it doesn't matter how much money you make, how rich and famous you are, or if you're just a regular average Joe. Like, all of us are touched by death, and all of us feel grief at some point in our own way. And so I really wanted to get that specialized training to be able to help as many people as possible. So I felt that that was the best way. And I've always been really intrigued by different cultures and religions and their death rituals and their grieving practices, and so it kind of all just lined up and fell right into place. So when my cat was 19, he was diagnosed with terminal cancer, and so we didn't feel like it was time for him to leave us yet, and so our clinic actually recommended Caring Pathways to us, and so they came and they offered some pain management, and then when it was time, they came and were able to help him pass at home, which was a blessing because he was old and sick and didn't want to keep going back and forth to the vet, and he got to be at home with people who loved him, where it was familiar, and that's kind of what my entire training is in anyway, and that's kind of how I believe all beings should get to pass, be at home where they're comfortable and surrounded by love. And so following that, I found that I kind of needed some grief support myself, even though I'm a grief counselor. And so I was kind of looking on the website and calling, and I thought, wow, they don't have their own grief person. And so I kind of just reached out, and 6 months of back and forth kind of talking and getting to know them and them getting to know me, and here I am. Now I'm with Caring Pathways, so I get to blend my passion for end-of-life care and grief support with my love for animals, so it's a huge blessing for me.